A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
And you know, each of these two guys you see here are going to be looking to set the tone for this series. Now, you know you always want to get the series off to a good start. So we'll see if either or maybe both of these guys are up to the task.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order will read like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7:15.
Here's a 1-0. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this is taken in by Holliday. One away now. So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Anthony Rendon will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And a high strike there, 0-1. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Now, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Ryan Zimmerman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmerman. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, 1 for 5 on Wednesday. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Be patient.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Bryce Harper will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Harper.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on 1 big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Adam LaRoche will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Ian Desmond will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. Nate Walker will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And he continues to stay hot. He's got that average up into the 290s now as he comes through with another base hit here.
Number 16 will stand in for the first time here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this is in the dirt, but a good job there to keep it at his feet.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game.
Let's go, Redbird.
First pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Job's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Tyler Moore will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Let's go, Card.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
One away now in the Washington third. And stepping in is the catcher, Chris Snyder. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 with one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Jordan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, What are you going to do?
Grounded softly to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. John Jay will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Let's win, Cardinals!
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's right, good eye, wait for your pitch.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Justin Verlander will be the batter. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Let's go, Cardinals! Here we go.
Now a fastball swung on and lifted out towards Span in center field.
That's the ball.
2 gone.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Matt Holliday will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone and Hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Matt Carpenter would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Denard Span will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Anthony Rendon will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on the way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Sign from Snyder, now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
Come on, Matt.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Michael Lee will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And this is taken outside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Nate Walker will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. There's one. On to LaRoche, and they get them both.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Number 16 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Fouled back. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Misses. Ball 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bryce Harper will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
For the Nationals, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
You're overrated.
First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Adam LaRoche will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Three and 0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
The 3-0 pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Ian Desmond will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Go back to 1.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The next pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Let's go, Cardinals!
3-1.
Let's go! Shut this guy down!
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Tyler Moore will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Matt Adams will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman number 53, Matt Adams.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here we go.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Adams with a big swing and launches this one out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. Long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Yadier Molina will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, man.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
John Jay will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Justin Verlander will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll make the sliding basket catch behind the plate as he hangs on for the final out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Snyder will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
Catcher, Chris Snyder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Jordan Zimmerman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Denard Span will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Pitch on the way. Now a hard liner, but foul. Line hard. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jay is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Matt Holliday will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
That one's in there, 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to LaRoche, just a step too late as they can't get them both.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Line to left. In there, a base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Nate Walker will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Number 16 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
And this is off the glove of Snyder. He can't hang on. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Come on.
1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And if I'm catching here, I might go out and reassure him on this pitch. There's a lot on the line here.
Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Anthony Rendon will stand in to start the seventh with that big zero still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, not to pour cold water on a possible no-hit bid, but have a look at that pitch count. It's starting to creep up there a little bit.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the seventh. So the no-hit bid will end right here. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Randy Choate will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Ryan Zimmerman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. For Rendon, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Hard hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, This should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Bryce Harper will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. What a stop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Adam LaRoche will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals nothing. Jerry Blevins will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jerry Blevins.
Matt Adams will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
John Jay will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A little bit outside, 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he takes strike two.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2. Fouled straight back. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Huh.
Now batting.
That strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Matt Holliday will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this will be fouled away. Good curveball, strike 2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Ian Desmond will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Tyler Moore will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one misses to McLouth as that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Now, both of those last two have been pretty flat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Runners on first with 1 down. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from. Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Line hard into left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Danny Espinosa will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Danny Espinosa.
Denard Span will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Calm yourself already.
The second baseman, number 6.
Pat Nashik will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Number 58, Pat Nashik.
Anthony Rendon will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Nate McLeod will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 15, Nate McLeod.
Luis Ayala is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Luis Ayala.
Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And that's dead center for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Michael Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
We're gonna next
Oh.
time.
That could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Nate Walker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Johnny Peralta will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Craig Stammen will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Craig Stammen.
Matt Adams will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For Peralta, that's his first double on the year. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
2-1. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
These guys have put together back-to-back doubles. He was looking for a third with that swing.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Yadier Molina will step in, a base hit in his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And this is sharply hit, but foul past LaRoche over at first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 15.
Mark Ellis, meanwhile, will bat in his spot as he takes over at second base here.
Tony Cruz. Now at second base, number 3, Mark Ellis.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Zimmerman.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckleball, even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. That's such a tough pitch to throw, and even more difficult to master.
Nationals down to their final out now. And stepping in is the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
This ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of this slump of his. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Ian Desmond will work now on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Justin Verlander. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 2-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.